Welcome back to English Classes Online. My name is Benjamin, and in today's video, we are going to look at how to use personal pronouns correctly. This is English grammar lesson specifically designed for the beginners. And if you are a new viewer on this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Make sure you click on the bell icon as well, so that whenever a new video is uploaded on the channel, you will be notified instantly. I have a free PDF file that will explain to you in details the basic units of English grammar. If you are interested in that, click on the link in the description box below. You will be able to download the PDF file free of charge. You will also find my ebook titled Good Success in English. It is a complete study package for effective English learning. If you are learning English as a foreign language or as a second language, or you are studying English as an academic course of study at school, then of course you need to grab this ebook. It will be of great help to you. Just click on the link in the description box below, and you will be taken to the book page where you will grab your own copy of the ebook. Let's do this lesson right away. First, we want to look at what exactly a pronoun is. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. We use pronouns to avoid repeating names. Of course, without using pronouns, we would have to repeat the same nouns over and over again. Excuse me. For example, John is a student. John goes to school every school day. When John comes back from school, John helps John's mother in John's mother's shop. John also helps to wash John's father's car every morning before John goes to school. John is an obedient boy. If you look at the repetition of joy in these sentences, you will agree with me that the use of the pronoun is a very important thing in English speech and writing. So can you see the need to avoid repeating John's name in everything we say about him? Oh yes, the word him is an example of the pronoun, all right? Because we can replace John with him, okay? And every other word we are going to use to replace John in the above sentences is a pronoun. John is a student. He goes to school every school day. When he comes back from school, he helps his mother in her shop. All right, so you can see instead of talking of John's mother, then we talk of his mother. And instead of talking of John's mother's shop, then we talk of her shop. He also helps to wash his father's car every morning before he goes to school. All right, instead of saying that John also helps to wash John's father's car, we simply say he also helps to wash his father's car every morning. Then we conclude by saying that he is an obedient boy. Excuse me. So we conclude by saying that he is an obedient boy, all right? Now take note of the words we use to replace John in the short story. They are called pronouns, all right? Now, before we specifically look at personal pronouns, let's talk about a pronoun and its antecedents. All right? You may not know what an antecedent means, but let's start by saying that every pronoun has an antecedent. What is the antecedent? The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun refers to. You know, we define the pronoun as a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. When we wanted to talk about John, we first mentioned John's name. That first mention of John is necessary. You can't just start talking about someone without naming him or her. But after you have named him or her, then you need to use a pronoun to replace that noun in subsequent sentences. And the noun you have first used is the antecedent of the pronouns that will replace it in subsequent sentences. So we say that every pronoun has an antecedent. The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun refers to. And one other thing we must know is that the pronoun must agree with its antecedent in person, number, and gender. Let's look at specific example. John is a student. He goes to school every school day. The pronoun is he, and the antecedent is John, because that is the noun it refers to. Now, for example, who is a student? John. Who goes to school every school day? Of course, John. So we only use he to avoid repeating John's name over and over again. So I hope you have understood what is meant by a pronoun and its antecedent. The word antecedent simply means what came before. And when we mention the name of John, then the word John comes before we begin to refer to John as he. So John is the antecedent of the pronoun he. Okay? Now, what is a personal pronoun? A personal pronoun is a pronoun that refers to a person. From the word person, you have personal. There are three types of persons that personal pronouns can refer to. The first person, that's the person speaking, and the singular form is I, me, my, and mine. The plural form is we, us, our, and ours. So when the speaker is referring to himself, he uses I or me, as the case may be. All right? Now, if he is referring to him, to himself, and some other persons, then he uses the plural form we. All right? Now, the second personal pronoun is you. That is the person being spoken to. Of course, you are listening to me. So if I want to refer to you, I shouldn't be calling your name, even if I know your name. So I should refer to the person listening to me or whoever I'm talking to as you. And the singular form is you, your, and yours. The plural form remains the same, you, your, and yours. Then the third person is the person being spoken about. And the singular form is he, she, it, him, her, it, his, hers, and its. All right? The plural forms are they, them, their, and theirs. Now let's look at kinds of personal pronouns. There are 3 kinds of personal pronouns according to the kind of work they do in sentences. They are subject, object, and possessive pronouns. All right? Although in some classifications, possessive pronouns are classified differently. But when you look at the possessive pronoun, you discover that the possessive pronoun is also derived from the personal pronoun. And we may also include the reflexive pronoun. These are all derived from the personal pronoun. But today, we want to focus on these 3. Now, when you want to talk about the subjects, you are talking about I, you, he, she, it, we, they. A subject pronoun usually comes first and performs the action in a sentence. Let's look at some examples. Rose cooks the meals in the house. Who is doing the work here? Rose is performing the action. And when we replace Rose, we have the personal pronoun she. All right? She is a hard-working girl. Now, who cooks the meals in the family? Rose. And that is she. All right? She cooks the meals. And she is a hard-working girl as well. My uncle operates on patients. He is a surgeon. So you see, my uncle is the one who comes first here, is the one doing the action. And so when we replace my uncle with he also, the personal pronoun comes first in a sentence. Mark and Cain play football. They are footballers. The book is on the table. It has a green cover. Sam and I walk to school together. We enjoy walking to school together. So you can see the personal pronoun always comes first in a statement, in the kind of sentence that is a declarative sentence. Now, the subject pronoun I is used when the speaker refers to himself or herself. For example, I teach English. I am an English teacher. You can hear the speaker now talking about himself. I teach English. I am an English teacher. It would sound absurd for me to begin to refer to myself with my name. No, it doesn't really make sense, all right? So the subject pronoun you is used when referring to the listener. For example, you are the one listening to me now. You are watching this video. You are learning about personal pronouns, all right? Now, the second type of personal pronoun is the object pronoun. And examples are me, you, him, her, it, us, them. An object pronoun is the receiver of an action done in a sentence. For example, Dad gave Mary a new phone. You see, Mary is the receiver of the phone. He also gave her some money. So her is the object pronoun and is the receiver of some money. He gave her. He is the subject pronoun performing the action of giving. Her is the object pronoun performing, doing the receiving or receiving the action, if you like. Example, Mommy bought Junior a new bag. Junior is the receiver of Mommy's kind gesture here. She gave him a new pen as well. You see, him is now the object pronoun receiving a new pen. So wherever you have an object pronoun, it is the receiver of something given in a sentence or an action performed in a sentence. Let's take another example. John helped Mark do his homework. Now, who received the help? Mark. He also helped him draw a tree. Him again is receiving help. Him is the object pronoun, receiving help here. Another example, my parents also gave me a lot of gifts. Me is the object pronoun, receiving a lot of gifts. And I love them. Them is the objective pronoun, receiving my love in this sentence. Now, the last example here, do your parents give you lots of gifts to give you? So you can also be an object pronoun. Now, let's look at the possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns indicate ownership. Examples are mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, and theirs. A possessive pronoun indicates ownership or possession. Let's look at some examples. The green bag belongs to me. It is mine. So what belongs to me is mine. It is mine. That's the possessive pronoun, is mine. The red one belongs to my sister. It is hers. What belongs to my sister is hers. That new car belongs to Uncle Sam. It is his. What belongs to Uncle Sam is his. This is the book you asked me to buy for you. It is yours. What belongs to you is yours. The blue house belongs to Mr. and Mrs. Ocon. It is theirs. What belongs to Mr. and Mrs. Ocon is theirs. Dad showed us a parcel of land he bought for the family. It is ours because it belongs to us. What belongs to us is ours. So you can see that these are different kinds of personal pronouns. And so this brings us to the end of today's video. We have been learning about personal pronouns and how to use them correctly in meaningful English sentences. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like the video and share it with your friends and relations. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And remember to click on the bell icon as well, so that whenever a new video goes live on this channel, you will be notified instantly. Once again, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being part of today's episode. Don't forget a free PDF file explaining to you the basic units of English grammar. You can download it free of charge by clicking on the link in the description box. You will also find my ebook titled Good Success in English. It is a complete study package for effective English learning. It discusses and explains adequately various topics that matter in the use of English. You will find the book extremely helpful in your quest for achieving proficiency in the use of English. So if you are interested in the ebook, click on the link in the description box and you will be taken to the book page where you can grab your own copy of the ebook. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye for now and remain blessed. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video.